Yeah. Hi, you guys. Oh my goodness. I think I need to go get my charger. Looks like, give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and get my charger and I'll be back. All right. Thank you guys. Give me 1 second. I guess my uh my computer was ready to die. Voila, I'm back. Thank you guys so much for giving me that time. It has been very much hectic. I literally have to make a huge list of what I'm gonna do for like the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day. Um, the one thing that I read and I understood is that um, being resourceful and being in poverty are two things that um, cannot align itself with each other. It can't be in the same area. Okay, and I am living proof that being resourceful, using the skills that you know to help you get out of situations um, that you couldn't get yourself out of. You know, being resourceful, using the gifts and the talents that you have learned to network and to get into other arenas. Okay, so yeah. So today's recording is designed for a topic called be. Um, I don't know if I put be comfortable, but I wanted to have it be uncomfortable um, because I've learned that when you are uncomfortable, it makes you do things that you wouldn't normally do. You know, being bullied most of my life, y'all. Like, I don't understand why. But I do understand that once I face my fears and deal with certain things like that, um, it has brought me into different heights. Now, I'm not saying to go and beat up somebody. I'm not saying to do that. I'm just saying facing bullies, meaning facing your fears, facing obstacles that you usually would turn away from and run away or back away from. Sometimes God puts those things in your life so that you can overcome them, so it can bring out the best in you. You know, I wouldn't have my own business had I not been, talked about how horribly I look or anything, or being bullied without being that bully, without being homeless, those things fueled me because when you hit rock bottom, it feels like nothing else. And you see all these people that you've helped, and it's not about that when you help people. I want to make clear that, but it does make you feel some type of way when you see the people that you helped don't check in for you, or the people that you were uplifting is not uplifting you, or people who can help you out of your situation and know the character of you and know that you invested in them to help their dreams come true won't help you, won't invest in you. And as a matter of fact, they'll go to your competitor or go to someone that they know that, really don't care for them or you, just because they don't want to see you succeed, So I wanted to say, be uncomfortable, understand that those things are going to happen when you go into different levels of things, because I thought, I thought that maybe it'll change. Maybe it was me. And if I change and I conform and go back, that, most people wouldn't be so mean, or they wouldn't, attack me. But a lot of people see your potential. A lot of people see your potential, and that's people who are accomplished and people who are on the journey with you for their role of accomplishment. A lot of them don't understand that if you see somebody's potential, then the best thing to do is to network with the person. Is network with the person and not bash them down and not throw them down, because that's gonna build up. That's gonna build up your system of reliability. That's gonna bring you up. You don't go and hate and be angry and all of that. You just don't do that. Okay. I don't give a care how you feel. I don't give a care how people do you, how they turn and don't get into that angry spirit. Sometimes I do want to, like, you're like, oh my goodness, like, and it's so mean. Don't get into that. Congratulate these people and keep moving, because what they don't understand is that if you keep going where you need to go and you keep doing the things that you need to do, God will supply the right people to come into your life and make that thing what it is. God didn't put it, you just didn't come with that idea on accident. God put those dreams in you for a reason. So if you keep going, you're going to find the right people. Sometimes it's just because those people are not right for you. They might have the same vision, they're aligning with everything, but they don't see it in you. They see it in someone else, So you have to be okay with that. It's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel unbearing, but understand that it is okay and it's part of the process, because when you get to the next level, then you're going to see something else. I could tell you this, when I first started, I had people supporting me. And then when I got to a certain level of productivity, I'll say that, another level of productivity, I started noticing that some of the people who were rocking for me at the beginning, when they started seeing more success, they started falling off because of that. Get ready for that. That's part of the process. That is part of the process, y'all. Like, period. You're going to see some of the people that are closest to you, is going to say some of the things that you do, with my makeup tutorials. That's too much makeup. You're doing too much. You just doing enough and you're not doing enough. Some people are going to be like that, be okay. Be okay with being rejected. That was my biggest thing. Be okay with being rejected. Be okay with uncomfortable, because it's going to help you. It's going to help you and it's going to build you. You're not, not listening to the critics just because you don't want to hear them. You know that it's something better. And if it's something that you need to do, you'll eventually work on it, So yeah, never be okay with that uncomfortableness. I know I'm going to a cookout right now and I kind of really don't want to go. I have to literally pray myself, but I already know I've already made a cheat sheet on how I'm going to deal with this. Because I know that every situation is, nothing happens on an accident. So, create the space that you want to live in. You have to be, you have to be very intentional. And it's going to be uncomfortable because everybody can't go. Everybody that's with you, even all the people that are supporting you, everybody can't go, nor do they want to go, nor do they want to go. But in order for you to have your sanity, you need to do what you are called to do and be okay with that. That deals with uncomfortableness, because a lot of these people, you're going to start seeing a lot of these people are just going with the flow. They're not really tuning in. I look at that video. I listen to it a lot. The one that I talked about, how I saw this dream. I was in this dream. It was like people at the bottom. We was all scruggly down on one side of the street. And it was people of renown all at the top. And they had like little sashes, collars and everything. And these white, beautiful things. And I remember these like, looked like a demi angels or something. Some half, like, they were bigger than us, but they weren't as big. But some of them were ripping out people's sashes. And during the whole time while we're going across, and some people are falling out, some people are going up, going somewhere else, I noticed that traffic was the same. The traffic didn't change. As a matter of fact, it got even busier. And some people were driving in the cars, and they was driving around in circles like this, and that is with life. You have to understand that. So if you're doing something that is different, and it's different from what everybody else is doing or what you are seeing, understand it's going to look uncomfortable. It's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable to the people who are okay and lax and okay with dealing with just good enough. If you're looking for more than enough and you're hanging around with people who are dealing with the just good enough or barely enough, when you go out for that, you're gonna look greedy to them. You're gonna look like you're doing too much. But that's not the case. It's just the mindset. Some people are imprisoned in their mind. If you do not take that time and invest in yourself, you'll be just like those cars that I saw. Some of them going back and forth, some of them going round in a circle. I'm not, nope. Nope, nope. That's not my portion, So yeah, I'm going to go and try to call my mom. I think they have lunch during this time, but I really wanted to. Who is this? Okay. Okay. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and try to call my mom and see what's going on with that. They probably had lunch or something.
Thank you for calling Richmond State Hospital. Please listen.
Oh.
Wait while I transfer your call. Richmond State Hospital?
Hi, I'm calling for 420 Unit A.
You're calling for what?
I'm sorry? 420 Unit A, as an apple.
Oh, 420? Sure, hold just a minute.
Thank you.
Kim.
Hi, Kim. This is Beldine. I'm calling for Patricia Dean. The unit code is 420 Unit A.
Hang on just a second.
Thank you. Now, I wonder when they had that whole, some people, like I said, you've been watching long enough that they don't follow their own print policies, which I really do think that it's made up. I want to see where it was written and where they sent it out, because they said that they sent it out. So, yeah. Okay, it does not take that long. They is not walking 12,000 years. This is how you know they coming with shenanigans. They're coming with shenanigans. But I still want to stay recorded. I still want to stay, in that spot where they know someone is checking up on her. And that it's recorded so that it won't be my word against theirs, because my word is not going to mean anything.
Are you there, Miss Dean? I'll go ahead and transfer you.
Thank you. I don't know what they was doing in the first place. Wasn't that supposed to be the first thing that she was doing?
Hello?
Hey, Mom.
How you doing?
Good. How you feeling?
Great.
Great. That's good. You sound really good.
Did you hear about me?
No, hear about you where?
I won 5 notable prizes and 3 minor.
Where? At the hospital?
On the news.
Oh.
In the newspaper.
Okay.
Nobody ever done that before.
Okay. So what did you eat today? Did you eat lunch yet? I'm sorry.
I just finished eating.
You did? What you have?
It was good. Strawberry pound cake.
Oh, that sound good.
Rib, macaroni.
Dang. They giving y'all the good stuff. Y'all got macaroni and what's the name, ribs?
Yeah, barbecue rib.
That's cool. Okay. Did you get to go outside today? It's a little chilly.
No, I don't want to.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay.
Well, I gotta go to, let me see. I gotta go to canteen. Oh, I ain't got any more money. What happened?
What are you talking about?
The money I told you to send me 20. You didn't send me 20.
I told you if you didn't get it by the end of this week, you're going to get it by this week.
Well, I sure hope to get it because it is gone now. What little I had.
Yeah, you'll get the money so you can get your snacks and your lotion. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you'll have it.
Well, I'm getting ready to go.
Why?
To the canteen.
It's Saturday?
Yeah.
So you still have money to go to the canteen?
I have $2.
You got $2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let you go then. Go enjoy your time at the canteen.
Okay, bye.
All right, love you. She said she's going to get her snacks. That sound kind of weird. That's when sometimes I'll tell you, like, sometimes people, well, anyone who's suffering a lot and you're going through a lot of distress, sometimes you take your mind off of things, normal people, with food. Most people who have mental illness and things like that, when it's out of control, they lose control of a lot of things that they're used to doing. My mom's used to shopping on her own. She's used to even getting on the bus to go to the store. She's used to paying her own bills. She's used to going out to bingo, going out to the casino when she wants to, getting up, waking up, going to sleep when she wants to. And all of that is taken away from her. And I know they try, a lot of people say, oh, well, she's not in jail. Well, actually, it's almost like jail. Sometimes a little bit worse because at least in jail, you can walk around and sometimes socialize. In that arena, you can't go outside. It's just like jail. You only have certain times that you can go out and go and see sunlight, to go and take a walk. You're only going out in the public to go to the doctor, which is not a doctor that she's familiar with. So it's a lot of things that go on, and it can make you sad. You're taking your liberties and your freedoms away from you. Even though sometimes it's for a good cause, because if you're having a mental breakdown, sometimes you can't focus on all that. But it still depresses you. It brings you to a way to where you focus on the good things, the only good things that you can remember and that are tangible. She can't go home. They won't let her go home. They won't let her do certain things. So you attach it to what? Food, things that you are in control of. You know that you can go to that canteen whenever on the certain days and get whatever you want, which in jail and in prison is the same way. If you have some money on your books, you can do the same thing. You do the same thing and you look forward to that, Yeah, so that's what I'm going to say with that. Back to being uncomfortable in that situation. I'm telling you, it makes me very uncomfortable to see my mom, hurt and upset by that and in those issues. And I think that has revved me up because it was to a point where I kind of didn't want to do it because I knew sometimes the consequences of it spiritually. It's going to help a lot of people, but sometimes it's at a cost. Everything is at a cost. Everything is at a cost. Nothing is free. That's what people forget, and people always try to say salvation is free. And, Jesus died on the cross for free. Jesus died on the cross for that salvation. It wasn't free. It was given to us freely, but it wasn't free. It wasn't free. And once you start understanding that, then you'll understand and take pride in being uncomfortable and saying no to things and doing what is necessary versus what is convenient. I'm going to get off of here. Hopefully something I said or done will help you on your journey. Please stay tuned to Journey to Jerusalem. Bye.